生命降生时一位随身医生就在我们身体里安家落户了。体内的每一处器官、每一种分泌物都是他信手拈来的好药材，自动的进行康复治疗。生活中小毛病往往是不需要吃药就能好，疑难杂症自然痊愈的例子也是很多的。这就是身体里的神医在自行诊断、开方配药，为我们的治病保健康。这个自愈力呢是与生俱来的，时刻发挥着重要的作用。平常生活中比如说感冒了，即使不吃药，扛几天就会自然的康复。身上被划伤、撞伤，即使不用药几个月后也会自然痊愈。甚至有一些癌症患者也能奇迹般的自我痊愈。这些都是人体自愈力作用的表现。人体借助自身的自愈力，即使偶尔有饮食不当、睡眠不足、环境改变、血液污染、负面情绪等等的影响也是可以保持一种良好的状态而不生病的。这也是现代医学追求的治胃病的理想手段，是未来健康领域追求的最高目标。
人体是一个组织严密、分工明确的智能工厂，昼夜不停地产生各种细胞，而每一个细胞的核内都有一套完整的基因。这些拥有健康基因的细胞作为预备军存在，一旦发现身体局部出现病变，就会在大脑及经络系统的指挥下变成战胜疾病的勇士，快速铲除病灶细胞，取而代之，用这样的体内自我配置的药方来治病，即为人体自愈疗法。大脑的养分是否充足，脑细胞是否活跃，经络是否通畅，决定自我诊断、自我修复能力的大小。打个比方，人体好比倒过来的大树，而树根就是起决定性的大脑。树木的荣枯取决于树根，当树木出现萎黄、干枯、生长不良时，通过适当的措施激活树根，树木就会立刻自愈，焕发勃勃生机。而人体也可以通过激活大脑，恢复身体自愈力，来防治各种疾病。
在人体自愈力被发现之前，人们往往是通过药物来治疗疾病。随着生活水平的不断提高，环境污染的加剧和不良生活习惯的冲击，各种可怕的疾病也随之袭来。脑梗塞、脑中风、冠心病、心肌梗塞、哮喘、糖尿病，甚至是癌症，发病率越来越高，让人防不胜防。那么传统药物疗法又存在哪些弊端呢？它又给患者带来怎样的不幸呢？
许多人在发病时，首先想到的就是去吃药。当这些药物进入人体发挥药效的时候，人体自愈力就受到了排斥和破坏，处于持续减弱或低迷状态。久而久之，许多患者根本无法感觉到自愈力的存在，而对药物产生依赖性。长期服药产生的毒副作用不仅严重损伤了患者的肝肾功能，也大大削弱了人体的自我修复功能，雪藏了自愈力。这样，患者失去了一道与生俱来的防御屏障，只能接受药物治疗，后患无穷。据不完全统计，仅我国每年因为药毒致死致残的人数超过30万，每年因购药使家庭陷入贫困的患者人数高达90万。一双双绝望的眼神，一张张痛苦而扭曲的脸，向我们诉说着病魔带来的悲苦与痛楚。少吃药、不吃药，依赖人体自愈力来治愈各种疾病，成为当今世界医学最炙手可热的研究方向。
We are all manual therapists, but we are at the same time coming from different avenues of expertise in the manual therapy world.
All these passageways have to be open.
In osteopathic medicine, it's the idea again of what we are wanting to do is to give the body a clear message.
Just getting the sense of, initially it's granular then. We're increasing circulation to the brain.
And so when you increase circulation, you increase the circulation of red blood cells. The red blood cells carry the oxygen to the brain, which allows the brain to heal itself. There's these lesions which occur in the brain from this trauma. If there's no circulation getting to them, well, there's not an ability to heal. You know, the body can heal itself from any disease, and you just have to set up the right environment for the body to heal itself. And that's what craniosacral therapy does.
Dr. Upledger will say, you go so far into the body and you will find a mind. If you go so far into the mind, you will find a body. You know, he will stand up and say, look at me, where does my mind end and my body begin? Or my body end and my mind begin? When you look at an athlete, we talk about neuromuscular wisdom. You can see neuromuscular intelligence. They're brilliant at a neuromuscular level.
It really kind of came into our consciousness that they're dealing with a lot of the same symptoms that a lot of people with post-traumatic stress deal with. So we had been talking about putting together a pilot program for retired NFL veterans, and actually Junior Seau was a big piece because he played here in Miami, and there were a lot of fans here, and some of our therapists, when he committed suicide, were just like, you know, we think we might have been able to help him.
For me, Junior Seau was the turning point. I just was sitting and going, you know, this can't happen to another person because we have so much to offer.
Just imagine how many other people out there that we can get to.
People outside the NFL, people that haven't played football, they have no idea what we've gone through and what we've done. And you can't really explain it to somebody. But you get together with guys that have been there with you, and it's like, oh yeah, we know what it was like, and we know what was difficult, what was great, where the pain is, you know, and we can all really relate to that.
And the culture of the game it just ingrains in your brain that you don't complain about injuries. You suck it up. Real players don't bitch and moan.
Guys at different generations of playing in the NFL, and to know that they have mood issues, they have physical issues, they have, you know, financial issues, they have all different, they're humans. And to know that, you know, we're all in the same boat no matter what years we played.
Thought concussions were a normal thing, and I really don't even like to call them concussion. I just say, hey man, I hit a guy so hard I reset my day. That's what I used to call it.
What we want to be able to do with the help of Ricky Williams is be able to have some inroads into the NFL so that maybe they will say, you know what, there is something here. Let's go ahead and help them further it and see where we can go with it.
We've all been taken to a place where there's so much more ease than we had before we got here, so we know even if things do get difficult, it's like we can see the light.
Just like I was telling my teammates and my other players that I spoke to in Orlando, Ricky's on some different stuff, but it's not the stuff you think.
Without even thinking about it, you know, she asked me a couple days ago about her tinnitus, and I had to think, it's gone.
They were working all over, really, a lot in my hips, leg area, and of course up through here. And then they wanted to check my gait. Apparently it's changed a lot, and it sure feels different. My whole foot placement, knees, hips, the way I feel my body on the ground is very different. It feels like I'm in a different body.
I'm an anti-energy, you know, and this has kind of changed my mind and my paradigm. So,
you know, I was drinking like this just a couple of days ago, right? You couldn't raise my arm, and you know, when we were out dancing last night, we were doing a little bit of this, you know. This is amazing too, you know.
Able to see with their eyes, and I think when you do touch someone, you enable that person to see what you see, which expands what we all can see.
Every night, something don't feel right. It feels something don't feel right.
me, or is it what they call CTE? Something don't feel right. It feels like I
顱脊治療咧，實質係醫邊度同醫啲乜嘢嘅咧？
我哋首先知道幾個重要嘅資訊先。第一就係顱骨，其實就係骷髏頭個顱，我哋所謂頭顱骨。脊就脊骨啦。顱脊嘅意思其實咧，我哋有樣嘢要留意咧，就係所謂呢啲腦筍。我哋成日細個講咧，腦筍未生埋咧，其實我哋知道而家嘅醫學知道咧，原來我哋嘅腦筍骨到我哋入土為安，其實都未生埋過嘅。原來呢啲腦筍骨、呢啲腦縫嘅活動咧，原來可以開合咁樣活動嘅。咁我哋面頭冚住嘅咧就係一啲叫筋膜。咁啲筋膜其實覆蓋咗全個身體，包括頭顱骨啦、腦裏邊嘅腦膜啦，包括我哋脊椎神經根嘅脊膜啦，我哋臟腑肌肉，我哋全身其實98%嘅組織臟腑其實都係俾呢啲筋膜一幅過咁樣覆蓋住嘅。而呢啲筋膜咧，將會同呢啲腦筍骨嘅活動係有個叫 synchronize 協調同步嘅一個咁嘅 pattern 嘅活動嘅。咁其實我哋就係感應呢一啲筋膜嘅活動，去幫佢調適翻嗰個順暢度，從而幫佢改善翻身體健康。咁我哋有個經常講嘅答案咧，就係我哋唔係針對特別任何嘅一種病，我哋乜嘢病都醫唔到，但係我哋對任何關於健康身體嘅問題咧都有幫助。
咁喺你嘅經驗當中咧，做呢類即係顱脊治療，最快見到效果會係即係佢有咩感覺咧？或者做完之後會幫到啲乜嘢咧？
頭先我講，因為我哋唔係針對個別嘅身體嘅問題，咁我哋一般都係偏向講叫處理一啲叫慢性或者叫做亞健康嘅問題。咁我哋純粹睇嗰個治療嘅過程咧，就唔係睇嗰個治療嘅健康嘅目的。係睇佢治療時間嘅反應，因為我哋都有一啲針灸嘅理論原則咧擺咗落去。我哋做針灸其實就係透過支針喺我哋穴位上面做一啲嘅調針，產生一個叫得氣嘅反應，能夠得到氣咧，嗰個穴位嘅功能咧就可以改善㗎啦。
就暢通啦。
冇錯啦。咁我哋其實做緊個治療過程，頭先我哋講啦，都係感應緊個筋膜嘅活動。我哋集中睇住嘅咧，就係睇佢嗰個叫做一個叫釋放嘅反應。咁我哋有個學術嘅名稱咧，叫做excuse me 治癒本能嘅一個釋放反應。咁有兩種釋放反應比較臨床上面比較特別見效嘅咧，第一個叫脈浪圖，即係話我哋掂住佢嘅一啲身體嘅部分，佢慢慢產生一個脈搏跳動嘅反應。咁呢個係一個良性，我哋講即係血液循環嘅反應。第二個咧，我哋叫做一個叫做醉夢嘅反應，英文我哋叫做 holistic 嘅 relaxation。咁佢呢個人嘅狀態咧，就好似係半夢半醒，咁我哋叫做醉夢。咁有啲少少似呢個催眠嘅狀態嘅。咁喺個過程咧，佢自己就會有個醒悟，有個得着，關於佢身體健康嘅問題。咁呢個我諗我用另一個例子去少少介紹下，即係嗰個作用嘅。如果我哋咁樣順暢嘅開合，但係因為我哋講，譬如細個冚親個頭，如果有一粒芝麻咁大嘅淤血棘住咗一個咁樣嘅腦筍嘅位置，其實嗰個開合咧就咁樣棘住咗。咁兩塊其中嘅板塊棘住，其實成個頭顱骨就22個骨頭，就好似扭計式咁咧，就會歪晒㗎。咁但係我哋如果透過咁樣嘅處理，我用頭先個例子啦，透過將嗰粒芝麻能夠釋放佢，咁嗰粒芝麻溶咗，我哋好似啲黑頭啊，話溶而家溶黑頭咁樣啦，溶咗一粒芝麻嘅一個淤血嘅阻塞，佢個腦筍呢個活動嘅位就可以正常嘅開合，就能夠做得翻。咁佢呢個叫做重整啦。咁呢個重整就令到佢嗰個健康嗰個成個 facilitation 咧去改善。咁就係一個自己嘅免疫系統嘅改善，自己嘅一個健康嘅機制，就唔係我哋去用我哋嘅主導去幫佢去處理佢嘅問題，
就係釋放佢裡面嗰粒芝麻。
Exactly 啦，我哋要釋放佢嗰個能量，我哋話即係 energy 嘅一個 release 咁樣係啦。
係咁係咩年紀嘅人適合做腦脊治療咧？係咪咩歲數都得嘅咧？
Little Dupree came to the DMC today to get measured for a custom-made helmet. Not for football or hockey quite yet. That comes later. This is a very special helmet that will correct a condition called deformational plagiocephaly, or the flattening of the head that we sometimes see on young babies. Dr. Arlene Roselle of the DMC's Children's Hospital of Michigan is one of the best pediatric plastic reconstructive surgeons in the nation.
In the old days, we used to let babies sleep on their stomachs or wherever they felt comfortable sleeping. In the early 1990s, the American Academy of Pediatricians published a guideline that children should sleep on their backs because it greatly decreased the incidence of SIDS, sudden infant death syndrome. An infant's skull, first of all, has open growth sutures, so actually the plates of bone in their skull are mobile. Also, the infant's skull bone is very soft and very thin. Most babies will lay more on the right side of their head, 75% look to the right. And their heads are so soft and their growth sutures are mobile, so it's almost like you take your hand on each side of the head and squeeze. So you get flattening on the back on the right and the front and the left, and the head and skull base expand out in the opposite directions, almost like a jello mold. So it's not just simple flattening on the back of the head, but the whole skull base and face can shift. And again, it's a spectrum, and in some children we see very severe shifting of the entire area.
So, 75% of babies lie on their backs and turn their head to the right, resulting in many children, not all, developing this condition, this flattening on the back of the head, and some flattening on the front. This raises a few questions. First, why do they turn to the right? Does this mean 75% of all babies will develop flat heads? And if lying on their backs causes the flattening on the back of their heads, what causes it on the front left?
There are two theories about that. One is that the positions most babies are in as they come down the birth canal and get born is that they're called LAO. They turn slightly to the one side, so there's a little more pressure on the right back side of the head. The other is that most mothers are right-handed, so they hold the baby in the left arm, so the baby is turning towards mom and getting a little more pressure on the right side.
Not all babies who lie on their backs will develop deformational plagiocephaly. And the reason for the flattening on the front left? The bone of the skull in infants is so thin and soft. As the baby lies on its side with the weight of the brain pushing down on the back right and out on the sides, the front left goes down simply by gravity due to the very soft nature of the bone. So, just how common is deformational plagiocephaly?
The Diploma in Pediatric Osteopathy offers the most comprehensive and authentic exploration of this specialist area of osteopathic practice. The whole course is designed around the ongoing consistent clinical experience within which the expert teaching and reflective learning proceeds. My personal experience taking the DPO course as a new graduate and then volunteering and finally teaching has completely changed the shape and size of my osteopathic life, leading to a far richer experience of healthcare and a more satisfying osteopathic journey. I am convinced that this aspect of the osteopathic scope of practice is best protected and nurtured here at the Osteopathic Centre for Children, and that the DPO offers the best opportunity to become a truly competent pediatric osteopath. The hub of the DPO course is the unique clinical experience. We have a very busy clinic, seeing up to 100 patients a day, with a consultation and treatment taking place in a vibrant open-plan space. This is a groundbreaking model which has been copied in postgraduate teaching across Europe. Weekly attendance ensures that there is a continuous experience for the students. Learning is shared and collective, and the treatment, while individual, often feels collaborative and community-based. Osteopaths and patients experience a more integrated and connected osteopathy. The program is tailored to the needs of the practical osteopath. Written work, seminars, tutorials and assessments all support the clinical experience. Our clinical faculty comprises practicing osteopaths with diverse backgrounds and extensive expertise and originality. This comes from a very broad range of osteopathic traditions and technical approaches, and is not confined to one particular style or philosophy. Rather, it embraces all possible osteopathic principles and practice. Each student manages an ongoing patient list, maintaining continuity of care. As an autonomous practitioner, you see your own patients, monitoring and learning from their progress, while other students and tutors may assist in treatment and share the encounter. Most of our faculty are considered leaders in the field of pediatric osteopathy and are in much demand as guest lecturers on courses and as speakers at conferences across the world.
What if you were connected to everyone in the world? How would your life change? What if you could see the patterns, see the beauty, new ideas in science. Deepen your connection to nature, to the stars, and to each other. Learn to see the world differently.
What really keeps me going, this transformation I can see when a person realizes that they're connected to everything and that they matter in the universe. We experience this life and most people don't ask, like, how did I get here? What is this life? How am I moving trillions of atoms around? We often hear the concept, everything is connected, it's all one. For many people, it resonates as something true. But how is that true? Some of the work I've been doing starts to open the door to understanding how everything is connected. Everything we experience as reality is actually made up of 99.99999% space. So maybe instead of looking at matter, defining the space, I start to think maybe it's space that defines matter. When I look carefully at the natural world, I found this interconnectivity of all things. And I started to wonder, what is the source of this self-organizing system?
The connected universe.
My name is Dr. Augustine, and I'd like to introduce you to the biocranial system of healthcare. Why biocranial, you might ask? Because the brain controls everything within the body, and biocranial has the most powerful impact on the brain and therefore the body. Biocranial is the first technology to dramatically release health from its source. The true principles of healing are as follows. The body is self-healing. The brain controls everything, therefore interference to the brain, and the body will have problems. Is your skull crooked? In biocranial, we look at skull posture. Here are some examples of real skulls. The shapes of these skulls are changed because skull bones actually moved. Let's look at the skull posture of a few guys. See any distortions? Look at their ears. Level or not? Look at the position of your own eyes or ears. Is one eye larger and more open than the other? How about ear position, higher or lower? More flared than the other? Biocranial expands all 22 skull bones, which improves brain function. When this happens, the entire body functions better. There's a reason that we have 22 individual skull bones, because they are meant to move. Here's a look at the skull, emphasizing the sphenoid in red and the occiput in blue. This is a look at the skull from above down into it, visualizing the sphenobasilar joint. This is a look at the skull from the left side, showing the sphenoid in red and the occiput in blue. The sphenobasilar joint is between both of them. A biocranial correction causes the sphenobasilar joint to shift vertically, causing global expansion of all 22 skull bones, which improves brain function and full body function. You can observe the normal cranial expansion. By improving cranial expansion, we improve cranial sacral motion, which is essential to wellness. So in biocranial, we like to say that the key to wellness is in your head. If your brain works better, then you work better. The biocranial system addresses people who are dysfunctioning, the total person, and not diseases or disease names. It's the most holistic healthcare system in existence. Because most people relate to the names of symptoms, here's a partial list that has responded to biocranial. You can expect improved energy, relaxation, sleep, immune response, vision, hearing, emotional well-being, and awareness, just to name a few. Okay, common sense. Ask yourself these questions. Does the brain control and coordinate everything in the body? Therefore, would interference within the nervous system cause health problems? Would removal of interference in the nervous system and improved brain function create healing and wellness? Well, here's the proof. Real-time heart rate variability testing. This is a specialized EKG that demonstrates heart function and autonomic nervous system function, both sympathetic and parasympathetic. As you can see, during a biocranial correction, the sympathetic nervous system comes down into balance. Heart function improves dramatically, as well as the parasympathetic nervous system, which heals the body. It moves way up into balance, creating an amazing full body response. My name is Dr. Augustine. If you would truly like to heal, I can provide powerful solutions for you to create wellness. Contact me at 562-860-3404 or email me at drjim@aheadtowellness.com. Thanks for watching.
And I can remember 100 times. I want to go home. I gotta go home. I gotta get the hell out of here. I want to go home.
I got 11 of my friends are on the wall.
Just didn't understand why they were there. So many of them died.
In Vietnam, an injury would be like a 19-year-old that had walked into a grenade. And sometimes I mean, half of the face would be there and the other half would just be gone. And sometimes it was full face and you wondered, I remember one of the nurses said, well, look at their toes. If they're pointing to the ceiling, they're on their back.
So you have a flashback, you just start shaking and you don't deal with it, it deals with you.
Sometimes I think if I could just fall asleep and never wake up.
Put you on heavy medication to where you're so sedated that you just won't bother them no more. Just give you your pills, go away, come back next month, we'll talk a little bit, get your pills, and they keep you in a chemical straitjacket.
So the civilian doctor classified me as a walking pharmaceutical. I was taking so many pills.
And I had a bad experience in 1980 when I went to a counselor and I said I wanted to talk about Vietnam, and he says, this has nothing to do with Vietnam. Let's talk about your unresolved anger towards your father when you were young.
I don't want another 10 years of this. In 1993, the Upledger Foundation conducted a 2-week investigation into the effects of craniosacral therapy and somato-emotional release on PTSD in Vietnam veterans. In 1999, they completed a follow-up to that earlier investigation, this time with 4 2-week programs. The interviews you're about to see were conducted on the patients from this most recent series of intensive programs.
It seems like such a subtle thing that happens, and yet it gets down to the core.
I'm a whole different person than what I was when I came in here.
Even as scary as it is, knowing that you're going to have to face some of the demons that are there. But I wouldn't want to face those anywhere else but here.
All of the veterans at the end of the program remarked that they were feeling much, much better. Physical symptoms were alleviated. Their depression and hopelessness was greatly improved.
Probably 60 to 70% of the pain is gone. That what it was when I got here, I couldn't even walk without limping and being in severe pain. This place saved my life. That's all I know. This has saved my life.
There's a joy that wasn't there before. There was a tension and a pain that didn't let me live. It's your life. You get your life back. Yeah.
My hope is for them to go back and recover that part of them that they left in Vietnam.
I've learned to put my complete trust in their hands. It's like being in the hands of angels. And
其實係因為真係睇到第一次，即係可能雖然個效果唔係好似即係咁多方面，但係如果第一次就一個咁顯著，因為我照顧咗佢都差唔多年紀啦，即係出邊開始，即係其實睇住佢，就算點樣進步，點做咪做都未有嗰個去廁所嗰個暢順，係睇到一次嘅治療就有呢個效果，我係好想再繼續落去，跟住再睇，其實係想再睇下可以有啲咩繼續幫到佢手咯。
我唔記得係咪阿興啊定係阿張，我哋喺網上面都睇過好多關於即係顱脊啊或者顱底啊嘛。咁但係可唔可以補充少少俾大家喺鏡頭前嘅觀眾咧知道咧，點解你哋揀到我哋咧咁多？我哋好似你嚟嘅時間，我哋都有問過你哋嘅，咁但係你哋好似係咪有啲睇法或者有啲嘅？係撞啱咁樣選擇嘅啫嚇，近嘅，其他咧係嘅，咁我都變扮個鏡頭啊，我哋捉埋呢一點啊。
之前其實本來都已經打電話預約咗另外一位治療師㗎啦。係。咁首先係遠啦，一嚟嗰位治療師比較遠啲啦，同埋網上面我揾唔到佢任何資料。咁亦都有睇過其他可能有物理治療背景嘅腦體治療師，跟住有啲係自然療法中心裏面嘅腦體治療師，跟住我揾到施博士佢有好多片段介紹，跟住我就即係感覺到施博士係好有心去推廣呢一個治療方法啦，咁就同埋即係個喺嗰啲片段度係見到好用心嘅，咁我覺得可以信賴咯。
咁啊要你講咧，所以要你分享咯，因為大部分嘅client都係可能要睇呢一啲嘅參考啦。咁我哋所有嘢拍出嚟咧，全部都係真實嘅，包括而家我哋嘅訪問咧，都係我哋即係抽機，呢個叫做隨機咁樣就直接咁樣去講啦。咁盡量都希望俾人了解咁清楚我哋嘅治療啊，或者個方法嚟做啲乜嘢。咁唔該晒你。
某天清早一覺醒來，完全沒法捉緊，美夢太多，難解每天這夢常常纏着我，問我願甘心給他折磨，每當午夜一個痴呆這望鏡，感觸眼淚滿腔。難得你甘願在旁，從來無後往，伴我在每晚聽着我歌。放眼於天邊海闊渴望，有朝一早烏托邦，曾遇挫折過往的辛酸熱行磨，尋覓自由夢一個，誰來熱情伴我走？翩翩紛飛風雨中，你共我。Thank you。多謝。Thank you。
筋膜嘅活動其實就等於我哋心跳、呼吸，另外嘅一個叫生命嘅節奏。其實我哋講無時無刻，我哋都應該 facilitate 佢有一個 healthy 嘅活動嘅。咁只不過佢因為某一啲嘅阻塞做唔到，咁我哋咪即係幫下佢手咯。咁但係1分鐘就起到作用㗎啦。咁但係如果我哋即係冇特別嘅緣故，咪得閒擺係幾分鐘咯。咁咪每隔4個鐘頭擺幾分鐘，或者每隔6個鐘頭。咁簡單講，你有得閒嘅時間，自己就坐放鬆自己，咁配合住一個腹式呼吸，同埋頭先我哋嗰個意念嘅清楚，咁你就可以即係處理到你自己身體嘅問題。
哇！我諗好好啊，呢個方法，又簡單係咪？又易做，又唔傷身，又慳力係咪？慳水慳力。咁我諗 Doctor C 真係要開啲班咧，教下我哋呢啲徒手治療法，仲有邊度啊？撳下篤下咁啊，搞掂啦，係咪啊？咁啊，非常好。好，咁我哋今日咧節目時間差唔多啦。咁啊，希望大家都學到一啲徒手嘅顱脊治療嘅手法，好嘛？幫到大家。好，咁啊，拜拜，拜拜。
咁唔係裏面真係仔喎 ，OK。
跟着我左手右手一个慢动作，右手左手慢动作重播，偶像首歌给你快乐，你有没有爱上我？跟着我鼻子眼睛动一动耳朵，转弯小闪晃不停风格，这有太多未知的彩色，这样的烦恼算什么 ？To say yo。
右上左下，再轉乾坤。
In this short film, you will learn how craniosacral therapists can help calm an agitated nervous system and promote healing energies and total well-being at a fundamental level. The result is that a person feels better connected to themselves, a better sense of equilibrium and a calm sense of wellness. Craniosacral therapy is not like any other healing modality. There is no channeling of energy by the therapist. It takes time to become proficient because the therapist must learn new ways of perceiving the client's mind-body system via gentle physical contact and the use of all his or her senses. Therapy starts with the ability of the practitioner to enter a state of presence oriented to the expression of something called primary respiration throughout the fluids and tissues of a client's body. The idea is that the body expresses tide-like rhythms and movements which flow through it constantly in two basic directions. This primary respiration was discovered by William Garner Sutherland, and it has nothing to do with lung breathing. In the inhalation phase of primary respiration, the potency surges from its midline superiorly and transversely to the wider field around the body. During the exhalation, the potency surges inferiorly and inwards towards the body's midline. There are different frequencies or tides that the therapist tunes into. The mid-tide and its fluid tide has a frequency of about 2 to 3 times a minute, while the long tide is the most formative level of primary respiration and is a deeper, slower rhythm of about 50 seconds for inhalation and 50 seconds for exhalation. The long tide is totally stable and is a basic resource for the person, even in the most traumatized situations. Craniosacral therapists tune into the movements of these primary rhythms by directly contacting the body with various holds and clinical intentions. This is all based upon gentle physical contact and negotiated relationship. This has many advantages. Sometimes talking about a trauma can be very difficult for a person, and doing so may overwhelm and re-traumatize them. It is also possible that damage was done a long time ago and the patient can't remember or articulate it, as with a baby. Within the context of craniosacral therapy, the practitioner holds a relational field oriented to primary respiration to allow traumatic process to express in resourced ways for true resolution. The pre-birth environment, the tremendous forces on a baby's head during birth, or shock of a cesarean, may have a huge impact. The attuning skills of a craniosacral therapist help a baby to feel listened to and to begin to relax and let go of the trauma. Practitioners help our clients to reorient to their own original health matrix or blueprint, and instead of orienting to the accident or trauma or stress, the psyche and body can let it go. Usually, it does not look as if a craniosacral therapist is actually doing much at all. This is because they are trying to help the recipient to achieve a still, calm, healing space. It is the client's own natural healing mechanisms, the primary respiration and the innate wisdom of their own body that does the healing work. These are far more powerful and effective than any physician. Their body knows best, and this is called the inherent treatment plan. In stillness and calm, states of balance occur where tissues are reorganized and feel warmer and more comfortable. When unresolved history heals, primary respiration and its tide-like motions may be expressed in a stronger and clearer way. The nervous system may resolve its activation, and the person's body may function with greater ease. Tensions are let go of, blockages are resolved, and energy returns to places that felt cold and numb. At the close of the therapy, the body's life forces or potency, which has organizational, protective, and healing functions, may become more available so a person can resolve health problems more naturally.
May 姐咧翻加拿大之前咧，最後一堂同我哋一齊上堂。我哋今日上緊嘅咧係呢一個筋膜嘅導放，我哋簡稱叫導膜。咁我哋咧1、2、3、4、5、6、7個同學咧一齊咧同心咧俾一個祝福阿賢，希望佢嘅濕疹咧透過耶穌嘅醫治咧，透過呢個活水啊湧流咧澆灌咧佢每一個細胞，讓佢咧舊有嘅細胞咧都能夠咧重新咧可以咧恢復過嚟嘅，恢復到咧原先咧神咧始初設定嘅模樣。我哋今天咧，我哋以前風聞有你，我哋今天咧要親眼看見，我哋要睇到你嘅榮耀喺阿賢嘅身體上邊咧彰顯咧呢一個力量。主，我哋感謝你，我哋同心咧用主禱文咧祝福。我哋為阿賢咧呢一個咧身體咧代禱，希望咧佢早日康復咧，成為咧神咧主咧你嘅見證人。主，我哋感謝你，我哋同心禱告，我們在天上的父，願人都尊你的名為聖，願你的國降臨，願你的旨意行在地上，如同行在天上。我們日用的飲食，今日賜給我們，免我們的債，如同我們免了人的債。不叫我們遇見試探，救我們脫離兇惡，因為國度、權柄、榮耀，全是你的，直到永遠。阿門。我哋重複多一次，大家一齊咧用主禱文咧祝福阿賢。若有人在基督裏，就是新造嘅人，就讓阿賢咧今天咧有一個新嘅身體、新嘅生命、新嘅皮膚、新嘅皮袋。主，我哋多謝你。我們在天上的父，願人都尊你的名為聖，願你的國降臨，願你的旨意行在地上，如同行在天上。我們日用的飲食，今日賜給我們，免我們的債，如同我們免了人的債，不叫我們遇見試探，救我們脫離兇惡，因為國度、權柄、榮耀，全是你的，直到永遠。主，我哋感謝你，感謝你咧，招聚我哋咧，今天咧有機會一同學習，一同咧聆聽你嘅聲音，一同咧學習你嘅話語，讓你嘅話語咧成為咧我哋路上嘅光，我哋腳前嘅燈。主，我哋感謝你，感謝你咧醫治我哋，唔單止醫治咧瞓喺床上面嘅阿賢，你醫治咧我哋今日咧每一位同學，因為咧我哋知道咧施比受更為有福，就係我哋咧改變我哋嘅觀念改變健康，徒手作人自在。主，我哋感謝你，感謝你咧喺我哋呢個聖殿裏邊咧彰顯你嘅榮耀，讓我哋睇見主，將無限嘅感恩都獻上俾你。主，感謝你，孩子嘅禱告奉靠我主耶穌基督得勝名字祈求，阿門。感謝主。除咗阿 Alice 之外咧，其他可以慢慢鬆手，等 Alice 慢慢放翻佢。我有看見，大家有冇睇過呢個 video 啊？
在黑暗发现，看见了一张坚定的脸，血染的双手超越爱的极限，让我看到明天。用你的血换我的时间，
的身体抗击陌生人的可怜，真实的体验。我的家从来没有变，只被毁了房子的空间。当我最黑暗的时候，你是我最好的朋友。为我鼓前，为他身后，从不问理由。当世界走到尽头，你还是甜的心留下，不放手。好朋友，心心相扣，我愿归于平静的时候，
陪你左右。 终点，又回到起点。哦，
是你的呼吸弥补了缺陷，感谢你温暖了人间。会忘记发生那一年，
忘不了你出现那一天。
当我最黑暗的时候，你是我最好的朋友，为我不见，为他善后，从不问理由。当世界走到尽头，你还是铁了心留下，不放手，好朋友，心心相拥。我愿归于平静的时候，陪你左右。
未来的路，我们一起走。
当我最黑暗的时候，你是我最好的朋友，为我不见，为他善后，从不问理由。当世界走到尽头，你还是铁了心留下，不放手，好朋友，心心相拥。我愿归于平静的时候，陪你左右。
谢谢，谢谢，谢谢，谢谢，
谢谢。
小小沙丘堆出堡垒，像堅固，卻被海水沖去。心中所想，富貴榮華，若得到，卻又會轉眼